Telemedicine is the future of healthcare. Patients can use web cameras on any electronic device to meet with doctors from anywhere, including right here in our newsroom. But there's something doctors aren't allowed to prescribe online: medical marijuana. Undercover video shows just how easy it can be to walk in and get marijuana without having a medical problem.
Hello, I have a appointment.
Watch as this patient is taken to the back room of a Pembroke Pines doctor's office. He wants a medical marijuana ID card. He's not seated in front of a doctor. He's seated in front of a computer.
Hey doc, how's it going?
On the other end, Dr. Tommy Louisville on his cell phone.
Well, I have a job and they drug test me, so I figured if I had that with the low THC, then I could be okay.
Florida requires you to be diagnosed in person with one of 13 debilitating conditions to be approved. Wanting a reason for a failed drug test isn't one of them. It didn't matter. He got approved.
Hey doc, how's it going?
The patient went back a month later for a second online appointment with his new ID card, this time to get the drug, after a 3-minute exchange.
So which form do you want?
The vaping, the vape pen?
No physical exam, no medical reason given.
Okay, all right, so I'll put that in right now.
What the doctor didn't know, that patient was an undercover Pembroke Pines detective, and police were recording the video doc on undercover video. He didn't realize it until being brought in for questioning.
So you meet with the patients via telemedicine, not physically in person?
Mostly, yes.
Okay. All right, but the statute requires that it's done in person?
That's what the statute says.
The NBC6 investigators met with the doctor in person before.
I'm a marijuana doc.
We sat down with him when he worked at a different clinic last summer. So you're getting good at weeding out the bad seeds, so to speak.
Oh yeah, it's not hard to weed out the bad seeds.
He told us then he had to weed out fake patients on a regular basis. Do you ever turn people away?
Yes, I have turned.
Because why?
Their story just don't fit.
Police now call him the bad seed. The doctor pleaded no contest to 2 misdemeanor charges, and the Florida Medical Board voted to suspend his license for 2 years.
A 2-year suspension means he's lost his practice, basically.
It's not the first case like it in the state, but the board chair worries it won't be the last.
Certain things definitely require an in-depth examination, and you can't do that via the internet.
Now the doctor's waiting for an appointment of his own in court. The man who calls himself the marijuana doc is appealing the medical board suspension. The doctor's attorney told me he can't talk specifics about the case during the appeals process, but he did say the punishment doesn't match the crime. No charges were filed against the clinic's owner or workers, and they did not return multiple messages for comment. In the newsroom tonight, Dan Krauth, NBC6 News.